Okay, so here's my partially completed CNC machine, or retrofitted CNC. So I don't have a lathe. I wish I had a lathe, but I don't. So for the conversion, I had to really work around that. So for my stepper mounts, I did flat bars, which I thought would retain more heat than a circular mount. But feeling this thing, it is hot. That's about as long as I want to hold my hand on there. It is 100 degrees in my shed right now, so that might be a part of the factor. So anyway, a couple cool things. I just used the holes. I think it's an M6 bolt that normally mounts this part to here, and I just got an extra long one and just mounted it through, and then that's a full mount. It's really rugged, it holds on there, and I don't have to drill any holes in it, so it's somewhat reversible. And inside here, I used, for the spacer, I used hex bar instead of round. Once again, I have a lathe, and so that would work better I could use the edge finder, and I think I could center it well using that with an edge finder. Let's see here. So here, and it's also a nice thing too is it's vertical or horizontal. I think I'll keep chips away from it. On my y-axis, I did the same sort of thing, but I did it sideways because I couldn't fit it because of the spacing there. Same hex bar, and same mounting style. It just goes into the holes that hold the thing there anyway, whatever you call that, that holds the thrust washers or bearings. So anyway, it seems to be working well. Everything's centered up. Doesn't look like it's too wobbly. Right now I'm in the process of removing this handle. That seems to be my biggest issue for speed, is when I run it past like 60 steps per minute, second, whatever, it just wobbles and it makes the whole table shake. So that's coming off. I don't need it anyway. The other thing is I'm going to start working on a Z-axis mount. What I'm thinking is kind of taking an idea from the I saw for an X2 mod where they just mounted it right to the handle for the Z-axis, and then took the counterweight or whatever holds it up, and then just the weight gets out backlash. So I'm thinking if I can find a way to add more weight to this, or if there's some sort of spring system, I'm sure that counterweights this, I can just build some sort of motor and belt drive system that will just turn this. I don't know what you guys think. I'm trying to really do this budget, and like I said, without a lathe, and with keeping it with the stock screws. So yeah, there it is. I'm so excited. I'm really shaky right now, and part of the reason I'm shaky is I've had 2 energy drinks, and as you can see there, it is just about 100 degrees. Here's my setup in here. I got the breakout board in the upper left-hand corner, my 2 drivers. I'm going to put a third one in there. Actually, I've decided I'm just going to do this all over again. I'm not going to use this box, this Dell. I'm just going to make a wooden box, I believe, and put a fan and just not even worry about a metal case. And then here's my setup. So just real quick, I'll show you my configurations on here for future reference for people. So if you use a non-standard, if you use a PCI slot parallel card, because most computers don't come with parallel slots, you have to, it's going to be a weird thing like that. It says E800. If you look in your settings, you'll see it say something like that. And then, let's see here, motor output. Let's see, there's nothing really there to show you guys. I think, and something I did want to show you guys, and maybe double check, see if this is right. Configure motor tuning. So I set it at 16,000 steps per, which I think that's correct, which means there's 16,000 steps in 1 inch. 200 steps per rotation on the stepper motor, 1/8 drivers, so 1/8 times that times 10 rotations. I have it set at that velocity, but I have it turned down, the jog rate slowed down normally to like 50, just because it moves so fast that this thing wobbles and the whole table shakes. So there's my setup. If you guys have any questions or comments, love to hear it. Bye.